What's the Buzz today is all about women and body image. And are we being treated fairly? So joining me today for this conversation, radio host Coco of the Mason and Coco in the Morning Show on 105.9 FM. She's also part of the International Fuller Women Expo happening in Detroit this weekend. And also joining us, Cassie Jones McBride, the organizer of the International Fuller Women Expo, Detroit beauty blogger Leah Vernon, who runs the site Beauty and the Muse, and Liz McGuffin, also a fashion and lifestyle blogger who runs the website With Wonder and Whimsy. Thank you, ladies, for being here.
Thank you for having us.
This is an important topic.
Yes.
Right, we can all agree on that, something that needs to be discussed.
Yes.
But my first question for all of you is, when it comes to societal standards, are negative images of women being perpetuated by what feelings men might have about judging us, or is it other women judging women? What do you think is perpetuating these stereotypes?
I think it's both.
Okay.
I think it's men. I think it's other women. I think everything, social media, everything creates a stigma, a stereotype that, you know, if you're a woman, you're supposed to be this tall, this thick, your shoes are supposed to be this size, and anything outside of that, you're like,
Even though that's not the reality in
Not
our
at
country.
all. Not at all.
Chime in, ladies.
Yeah, I think I take it more personally when the criticism comes from women, because I think most women can relate to being criticized or judged on their appearance. So when they participate in that, it's like, why are you contributing to the same thing that's putting you down?
I have to agree with you on that one, because I don't care how tall, skinny, rich, fabulous you think you are, someone's got something to say about you as another woman.
True.
Leah, what were you going to say?
Well, recently I've gotten like tons of, I guess, fat shamers on a video that I just dropped recently about body positivity, and a lot of the hate comments were from men. So, as I expect, but yeah, it was amazing how just like the majority of them were from men, and how much they, not all of them, but how much our bodies are policed by both men and women. It's just really upsetting. But I think, like you, I take it personally when women do it, because they know the struggle. Like, you know, like you know the struggle. Like, you've been policed when you were younger up until now, and if you do it to somebody else, it's like, are you serious right now?
Right, right. Cassie?
Well, I just think that beauty in general is kind of crafted by how sexually appealing you are to men. So I think that in that scope, when women see somebody else that isn't the standard of beauty that's already set, then when they're still trying to achieve that standard, they are offended by it. So I think it's not really necessarily the woman that they're hating, it's just maybe they see a reflection of themselves and they're trying to go against what they see. But I mean, all of us are trying to learn how to love ourselves, and it's a journey to loving yourself.
It is a journey and a process, but even this ideal that's put out there is not reality, and we all know that. So websites like Refinery29 have now pledged to show the same amount of average size women on their site, average size being size 16 and up.
Okay.
So if there are 67% of women in society that are size 16 and up, 67% of the women that you will see on refinery29.com will be size 16 and up. Do you think that more organizations should follow this trend? Normalize it, show it for what it really is.
Absolutely. I think that's a great step in the right direction. I just hope that we're going to see more women above a size 16. I want to see the size 26s and 28s and even larger women. And I think that brands, if they're selling size clothes up to a 28, they need to be showing models that are that size too.
I think it's very necessary when you talk about the image for young women, identifying and branding, and young people being, especially young women, being bullied because you're not the size that your classmates or even teachers, because teachers can be kind of salty and mean sometimes. You're not the standard size that I think you should be as a average 8-year-old. So I say things to you, or I'll do things to you, and it makes you feel uncomfortable, which leads to shame, embarrassment, and it's actually bullying.
Speaking of bullying, because those are little microaggressions that people put out there that they don't even realize. So Lane Bryant has continued their I'm No Angel campaign that shows plus size women taking this stance, you know, and it's a direct shot at Victoria's Secret, but it's about acceptance of their body. I'm no angel, and this includes the model Ashley Graham and TV star Danielle Brooks from Orange is the New Black. And even a writer from the Chicago Tribune recently wrote that, you know, plus size and curvy shaved women are shamed, but also fit women are shamed. You know, skinny women are shamed. How do we create that balance so nobody's being bullied?
Well, you have to talk about the bodies that are really marginalized, and the smaller bodies that are celebrated and supported in society are the ones that are smaller. So really the consequences comes to the larger bodies. So we have to advocate in that way. And I think the campaign that they have with I'm No Angel is more of a sexier campaign, and it talks about, you know, the lingerie going up against Victoria's Secret's idea of sexuality. I think it addresses that and should be only limited to the discussion of the clothing that they're wearing, but not necessarily like the way of life. So I think when brands start to incorporate how you should live and move in the world, also with your, you know, what you should wear, I think is, you know, dangerous, but at the same time, Lane Bryant is doing a great job in trying to marry those two conversations.
If you want to be part of the conversation about women and body image, you can go to the International Fuller Women Expo this Friday through Saturday at various locations throughout Detroit.